in that system, it's a recursive system, right? So space has to be a recursive system, right? Because if that was the case, Jupiter wouldn't exist, Saturn wouldn't exist, Sun wouldn't exist, the Moon wouldn't exist. It doesn't matter about lifespan. The fact of the matter is that that star, Jupiter, all of these things that exist will exist in some form, right? They just relate different property, right? For example, right, that star just won't be as bright. And within that, if, for example, mass change, our orbit will probably shift and we probably get closer to the sun, right?
Okay. See how I brought that back? Come on.
It's historical, though.
Yeah.
Right?
By the way,
everything is historical.
Just while we're on the,
sure.
How does it relate back to society?
Mm-hmm.
I came of age. I'm a little older than you. I came of age.
You're a lot older than me.
When people.
I think I heard him whisper, "Your oldest dirt," and I didn't think it was a very scientific term, but that's what he used.
I think I'm 20% older than Charles here.
Yeah, if the Big Bang is a star, for example, that was established with a luminosity so great, would make sense because, light can create wave function, right?
Plus or minus. So I came of age when we applied computing power.
If the only thing that can penetrate, I guess you can say dimension, is a wave function, right? You can't create Bluetooth by a cable. That's not Bluetooth, right?
Power.
Yes.
To what galaxies would do to each other when they encountered.
Classic paper by two brothers.
It's a wave function,
right?
It's a frequency function, which is a wave function, which is an energy property, right?
Tumray and Tumray.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Terrific paper.
Yeah.
What kind of data are you inputting into the computer?
We saw these weird looking galaxies out there. This is just an analog, so I don't want to spend too much time on it.
Mm-hmm.
Really weird looking galaxies. And there was someone in our field who compiled them into one catalog.
Chip ARP.
Called the Atlas of
Peculiar Galaxies.
Yeah, these are galaxies are just weird. They don't match any form.
Right.
So I don't know why, but here they are. And everyone's saying, what could make these galaxies? Are they born that way?
No.
And
as I said, there's just, if you think about, let me bring it up. Hang on. If space is a 3D box, right, we have to think about it as a contained space because of second law of thermodynamics, right? And hang on a second. Within that